Hi, welcome back to my channel again. Okay. Now, some of you may know I love a good horror movie. I really do. Now, I do prefer two specific kinds, either sci-fi horror or a comedy horror. Those are the best ones to me. It just might be me. Like, oh gosh, there was one. It had these two hillbillies, and they were Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Definitely watch that one. It was hilarious. Plus, it has the pilot from Firefly, which is one of my favorite TV shows that got canceled by those utter jerks and girds. Snarl. They should bring it. They should have kept that going. Shiny should have. Really good show. I am highly disappointed that they didn't. But I love creature features, I love monsters, and I honestly think they're cuddly and cute. I really do. Not like Monsters Inc. cuddly and cute. I mean like misunderstood. It looks really evil but if you just get to know it, it's kind of cute. It might look fierce and ferocious, but when you get to know the little, whatever the heck it is, it has a really cute little voice, and it's not really out to get you anyway. Or you might be playing in a video game and it might have that like really great combination of cute but deadly, which I freaking love. I think it's adorable. By the way, welcome to my rainbow room. I'm about to show you some of my monster faces, the ones that I've created so far. And I have actually made one stuffy out of one of my monster faces, and I would like to continue to do that with what I have here. It all depends on funds, and it depends on the fabric that I can find and things like that. A lot of the times I just use scraps from around the house, but some of these, the faces are so cool to me. I feel like they should have something nice attached to them. And I would eventually like to create something that I can actually put up for sale for other people to enjoy. I don't know if I'm good enough. I really don't. But I do know that I love what I'm doing. I love creating these little creatures. And eventually I'd like to make it to where you can carry them and you can wear them if you even want to, like a scarf or something, a big floofy scarf, That's just how I feel. I oftentimes look at like, all the cute things that they, like the cute accoutrements that they attach to all the like, the stuff that they give for the, smaller versions of people, children. They'll have like the cutest little like bows and stuff attached to things. And I'm like, well, why do they assume that I don't want bows? Why do they assume I don't want bunny rabbit slippers or, stuff like that? That's just what I think. And so I always end up like kind of looking a little longingly at some of the cutesy stuff. And I just think, gosh, I'd really like some of that myself. Which, to be truthful, is part of what started my whole creative adventure. I just thought, well, I can't find it, whatever it was at the time. Well, why can't I just, make it? And so I did a lot of times. Because there are just some things in life that you're not going to be able to find anywhere. And, sure, you can contact the creators and you can ask them, could you possibly, but a lot of the times those creators are really busy and they can't do custom work, especially with the off chance that the customer might be like difficult or might not be super receptive to like changes or things like that. So, they have to be careful. If you're nice enough, sometimes they will do it for you. I generally do get custom work, and it's because I pay them for their time, and I'm polite, and I'm nice, and I just try to express what I want clearly, and expect it to not be exactly what I'm gonna like what I wanted initially, but it's pretty much as close as I'm going to get, and just to be grateful for what I have. And that has got me through life in a lot of situations. But a lot of other things, if you want it, you got to make it yourself. And never ever think you can't do something, okay? Because there is a saying, and it's so true. I don't know who came up with it. I might have to do some research. But they said, and I know you've heard this, they might have an English version of this, or this might be the English version. I'm not sure. But it goes, where there's a will, there is a way. And that is true in so many things, so many situations and things. So just remember that, okay? Don't give up on your dreams, on things that you want. Because seriously, where there's a will, there's a way. And it's not just empty, like, words. It's the truth. Okay? Now, I'm going to stop this here, and I'm going to flip the screen around, and I'm going to show you what I've made, okay? All right. Hold tight. Hello again. I figured I'd just, like, cam in on, like, well, this is my third stuffed animal, or stuffy, that I decided to make. It does not have a brown top. That's just something underneath it. See, it's sitting on something. So anyway, that is the like third stuffy I made, and you know, it still has some work on it. Obviously, it has little things that I've got to put together for it and such. But I have had a lot of fun putting these together, and it's just like a little mosaic patchwork kind of effect. It's been a lot of fun. It is very tedious putting all that together and patching it together and then hiding the seams and where it came from. But well worth it, you know? Like really, really, really well worth it. Okay, on to what I have created. Now, this is just rough, okay? You have to understand, I don't have a lot to work with as far as presentation yet. Maybe one day. But these are just like little sheets that I'm working with. So this is, oh wait, it got stuck. Okay, this is one monster face I came up with, and I love it. It's already, it's already glued on there. Well, mostly. There's little parts that aren't. But I like to keep things a little loose around the edges, so that way if you need to like cut them or trim them or whatever, you can. But this was just an offcut, and I thought, man, that would be a cool monster face. So I kept it. And I played around with it, and this is what I came up with. It's a very, kind of like a emo, gothy, rebellious type thing, kind of like I am most of the time. I may seem perky and cheerful, but you know what? I have been goth seriously since the time I was like, I don't even know, 10 years old. I knew there was something going on. I knew it. I liked it. It was okay. And really, it's just about being yourself. Just enjoy being who you are. Now, this next one, now you have to understand, okay? I just realized that these things right here, this material is what I need to cut faces out of. What I used on this next face was a Killstar bag that I cut up, not a purse. It was one of the creature bags, because I had a few, and it seemed to work. Didn't fray around the edges or anything, and it made a really cool face. So this is my first attempt at making like a really intricate face. And I hope you can appreciate this. All of it's hand cut out. Everything, this is felt. This is the creature bag teeth. I make them very rough, very strange looking. I love monsters. And the bigger, the crazier their eyes, their teeth, all that, the happier I am. I just think they look so cool. But the eyes are off on purpose. I always do this on purpose. I don't like, just like do this and like whoopsie. No, I did that on purpose because these spirals are supposed to kind of make you feel a little bit like weird, dizzy, or give you the feeling of it. And when you're off balance, why wouldn't the eyes be a little bit off balance too, right? That's what I think. But this one, it's already been put together. It's pretty heavy, honestly. And this I'm going to attach to a body. And I'm going to go from there and see what I can make, because I think that one's going to be really cool when I'm done with it. Now, let's see. This one's a bit more avant-garde, but I really think this is a cool face. This is the eye, and this is the mouth, and it's got a little distended jaw. But I mean, I think he's got a cool face. I like it, so I'm keeping it. I just figured, why not? So we've got this. This is the third face. I think I'm just going to uncover all of them so you can see all the different kinds of things that I've made. And then you can decide for yourself which ones you like the best. Or don't. Now, this is the new one. This is the new one I just made. I cut him out last night, or the night before. And, yeah, I used the proper material to make the mouth. I have used many, many eyes on him, and he is nowhere near done. So believe me, I know. But I'm using this kind of material as a patchwork, because there's something really cool about, well, to me anyway, about a patchwork creation like that. You put it together, it's floating on top of some other structure, almost like planet Earth. I mean, think about planet Earth. We're on this thin surface covered by, covering a whole planet with a molten center hurtling through space at, think about it. It's crazy. But this one right here, I just decided to go crazy with the eyes. Just give it the most unusual combination I could think of, and it works. And then the teeth, they're already glued down. I've glued them all down, and I'm still trimming it to give it a bit more of a rough edge. Some of it's going to be probably open, I think. And yeah, this is all just freehand cut. I didn't stop. I just kept cutting, and it was like, oh wow, there's a face. But I am super freaking chuffed. I am. I'm so happy with myself. This is, I know it's not perfectly even. I know, but I've never been able to get anything symmetrical. I mean, oh, good grief. The friend of mine in the Philippines that I talk about, she used to come behind my builds while I was building them in Second Life, and she would just quietly line things up perfectly. And I love that girl for that. I love her so much. And she's so far away, and she's one of my best friends, and I really miss her so much. And she's dealing with COVID right now. I think I told you about it yesterday. But she was one of the most fun characters I've ever met the first time. She was just this tiny little mouse character who was a weremouse in a cowboy outfit who was running the werecats group. Yeah, wrap your head around that. A weremouse was running the werecats. I died laughing. She used to have a the craziest guns, right? Little tiny little character like that had a rocket launcher. Any gamers know what the prone position is, right? Okay, so imagine this little tiny mouse going into prone position, and all you could see were ears, tail, rocket launcher, and that was it, really. She was so, oh gosh, she's great. I have pictures somewhere. I'd like to try to dig them up and see if I can't share some of those with you guys, because that was some of the most fun I've really had in my life on SL. It was great. And with the sweet comes some of the crazies, and I don't mean crazy as in legitimately, troubled. I mean people that are just a little out there with the ego, and there's a number of those. And you know what you do with those? Honestly, just walk away slowly and don't turn around. Just keep going the opposite direction because they like attention. So, these are all my monsters. There's one monster. I have not given them names yet. Maybe you can help me. I don't know what to call them. But I don't want it to be like typical monster names either, like something you would imagine like an evil name. No, I want it to be like an everyday kind of. When I look at monsters, I see stuff like strawberry shortcake cute. Okay, they're just so cute to me. When I would role play in Second Life, anytime there was a monster character that would show up in the sim, I would just treat them like they were the cutest thing ever. And, well, privately. I wouldn't do it like in front of everybody because I don't want to embarrass them. But, whenever I get a chance to, like, chat with them in character, my character would always treat them like they were just the sweetest thing. Because she was pretty strong. And it was always a lot of fun. So, yeah. All right. So, help me with my monsters. I have, oh, there goes the strap, of course. Why does it do this? I hate straps. They always go right in front of the camera. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. There's 1, 2. Yes, there's still pins stuck in there. I was arranging them a little bit. There's 3. And there's the newest one. I think that's my best so far, honestly. And there's number 3. Like, of all of the stuffies. My first one was like a little bitty teeny tiny thing. And it looked terrible. But, you gotta start somewhere. And I am really learning at a slow pace because there really isn't a lot of info out there. But I am going to be putting these out. I promise you. I'm going to keep working at this until I get good at this, even better, and put out monsters. Okay, I'm sure by now you've seen all the shiny glitter. I got these little pots from Beauty Bay, and one of the lids got stuck. And yeah, I'm covered in glitter now. So yeah. All right. So please, by all means, go to the bottom of the page and subscribe, and please, subscribe to everything so that way you can, check out what I'm doing, and I can keep you updated because I'm really excited for so many things, And I really do truly love living in the UK. It's a great place. It really is. I do these videos so that, maybe my friends back home and can share it with their friends and show them, what it's like to live in other parts of the world. It's really cool, All right. With much love and respect, I really appreciate your time with me today, and I hope that I've been entertaining. I really do. I will talk to you another time. Much love. Kisses.